everybody, and welcome to Isabelle Sparkle. Today we have a HYROX special.
Yes, our HYROX Youngstars. Very excited. Now, I've been doing HYROX for a while. In fact, tomorrow will be my 21st race.
Wow.
21st. And you've been to quite a few of my races now, haven't you? You've seen me, you've watched me go around and around and around. So tell everybody a little bit about HYROX Youngstars. What's it about? Do you know what it is? Do you know what we call this type of race? It's a hybrid fitness race. It's called HYROX, but it's a hybrid fitness race. Do you know what that means?
No.
It means that there's
Like
running and there's exercises. So it's not just running and it's not just exercises, it's both. And that's kind of what hybrid means, more than one thing. So the grown-up race goes run, exercise 8 times. Essentially 1 kilometre runs and an exercise repeated 8 times. But Youngstars it's been scaled to age brackets. So you've got the 8s and 9s, and you've got the 10s and 11s, 12s and 13s, and 14s and 15s. So 4 different child age brackets. And it starts off with super light and super easy for the 8s and 9s, and then it gets progressively harder as the kids get older. So Isabelle is in the 10s to 11s, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you want to tell everybody what that actually means, what exercises you're going to be doing tomorrow? Yeah, all of it.
So you're going to do a run.
A run. So there's a run about 250 to 280 metres, then
A ski.
a ski, and then
A push.
a sled push. So we've got 50 kilos on a sled push for 15 metres.
And a sled pull.
A sled pull. So we go into the next station, and it's like a TRX handle, and we pull a 40 kilo sled for another 15 metres, and then
Burpees.
burpees. So 20 metres of burpee broad jump, so chest to ground, full burpees. And then
Run.
a run, another 250, 280 metre run. And then, it's a row. And then
A farmer's carry.
farmer's carry. Then what?
And then lunges.
Lunges. Yeah. So with just body weight lunges. And then,
Run.
final run, followed by
Wobbles.
wobble squats. So not the ones where you throw it, but the ones where you hold on to it and you do the squats. And there's 50 of those to finish. And that's it, really. That's what HYROX Youngstars is for the 10s and 11-year-olds. So how are you feeling about it?
Excited.
Excited.
And scared.
And a little, well, that's fine.
I might mess up.
Well, if you do, you do. But do you know what the beauty about doing your very first one is?
Messing up.
No. No. The beauty is that no matter what time you get,
It's good.
it's fine because it's your first time. You've got nothing to compare it against. And even though there's going to be lots of other kids out there running, you just run your own race and get your own time. Right, we're going to go get it done?
Booyah!
Excited?
Yeah, very. Hi everyone, this is the part where we look at my HYROX Youngstars race.
Yes, so we have been and we have done Isabelle's HYROX Youngstars race. The race was a couple of days ago, so now we're going to take a look at it and tell you about everything that Isabelle had to do on the day. So do you remember where it all started?
Warm up.
The warm-up, yeah, because this is a kids' race and they don't want kids hurting themselves. They do a very structured warm-up that takes 20 minutes. So you have to be there quite a bit earlier than your wave. Your wave was at 3:45 and you had to be there at 3:20, didn't you, to start? And there was like sections, wasn't there? Like 3 separate sections.
Yeah.
Do you remember walking in? And what they did in the first section?
So in the first section, they were like talking it through.
On the map, they had a big map on the wall and there was a nice lady explaining, I think it was the runs, wasn't it? And how you went in and out. Yeah.
And then there was like a row and then like a little like high knees and like stretching in the middle.
Yeah.
And then like a ski.
Ski. So it was like three stations that they had the girls rotating through. A ski, just star jumps and stuff, wasn't it? And a row, and you went round all 3 stations, and then
in the the other one, we did the sled push and the sled pull and the farmer's carry and the squats.
Yeah, so there was a bigger area. The final area, it had all of the equipment, didn't it? The kettlebells and the sleds, push and pull, and a few other bits. And you did quite a bit in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
We went to the start line.
To the start line, right. So yeah, Isabelle was very keen. She was right at the front of the queue, and you sort of walked out.
It's like him. He goes in very early.
Yeah, I like to be at the front so people can see me when we're making these videos. And you did the same. You were the first girl out, and there was like a whole bunch of other girls that came out, wasn't there? And from my position, I could see all their faces. They all looked really quite nervous, and it was quite a variety in size of girl, wasn't there? Because Isabelle has only just turned 10 in February. This competition is in March, so she's right at the bottom of the age group. And the girls in her age, 10s and 11s, can go all the way up to nearly 12 years old. And there was a couple of really tall girls. The difference in sort of tallness and development and strength, it was very, very broad in what was visible there on the start line. It was very up and down like that. But you were front and centre. And then what did the man at the start line do?
He was just like stretching, like
some stretches, and there was some breathing as well.
Breathing.
Yeah, it was a combination of getting the girls ready for their race as well as pumping you up a little bit, wasn't it? Just getting you all ready for your race. And there was a TV. What was on the TV?
A countdown.
A countdown. So we all sort of waited with bated breath, waiting for her race to start. And at about maybe 30 seconds, you could see all the girls shift their poses. They all kind of went like this. They all went like this on the start line. I'll show everyone the footage, but yeah, they were all like this on the start line, and you had your little watch like this. You're getting ready to go, and then 3, 2, 1. Then what happened?
And then I sprinted.
You sprinted. Yeah, it was kind of what we see Isabelle do at a lot of her park runs, certainly her junior park runs. That's what it reminded me of. But it wasn't a straight line, was it? You had kind of...
You had to go round
a corner, yeah, and you banked around this corner at like lightning speed with all these really fit and energetic, sort of like a whole like stampede of 10 and 11-year-old girls as they head around this track, and you were sort of at the front of it, wasn't it? Because your running prowess, your running experience showed at this point. And then what? So we had to do 1.5 laps.
And then you had to go in the inn.
So we went into the inn arch.
And then go to the ski.
Yeah, so station 1 is the ski erg. How many metres did you have to do?
400 metres. 400
metres. Wow. So the ski ergs are just regular ski ergs. They have to put little clips down on the side so the smaller athletes can sort of reach them. And you started skiing, and how do you find the ski?
It's quite hard.
It's quite hard, isn't it? It's a bit of an alien movement for kids so young. Certainly if you've not got access to a ski erg, it can be a little bit funny at first. But it basically came down to just getting stuck in. Yeah, getting your head down. And just getting on with it. At this point, obviously, some of the older girls who have obviously a bigger range of motion and are a bit stronger sort of caught up with you a little bit. I think 2 of the taller girls had got out of the ski.
Yeah.
But you were hot on their heels, like as sort of you head out of that station. It looked really cool, actually, how fast you left the ski. It was like, whoa, like that. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So what happened after the ski? Station 2, which is
Station 2, which is the push.
Push, correct.
Yeah.
So how much did the sled weigh?
50 kilograms.
50 kilograms, yeah. This is another one we've not been able to practice a lot. And the sleds that they have are almost like child sleds with a single plate, weighing 50 kilos in total. And they've got an up and down to do, 15 metres. It's not a huge amount. How did you find this one?
I think this was the toughest.
It was tough. And you could see about halfway through the first run, you started to sort of grimace a little bit. You're like that. One of the things I noticed that and probably wasn't explained by us or the people there, was that you went so far over the white line, you did probably about that much extra on one end. You don't realise it, but there's like a white line, but it doesn't matter.
Do you just have to go like a little bit over, or
Just
like all of the way?
Literally, the sled just has to cover the white line, so you kind of went about that much. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then you pushed it back. That wasn't. I think the return journey you got stuck in a little bit better. Then what happened after sled push? What happens?
Pull.
So you run out of sled push, sort of out, and then back into sled pull, which is station number 3. How did you find sled pull?
Basically the same as the push.
Yeah, it was another one where her body weight was not working to her advantage. But it was kind of like a TRX handle. It wasn't like a rope pull as the grown-ups do. It was like a handle that was hanging off.
Yeah, handle. You have to pull.
Pull, yeah. And so it's you had to sort of walk it back, didn't you?
Yeah, they said you. I saw someone and she was going like this.
Yeah.
And then she got.
If you. So again, it comes down to sort of body weight and strength. But in the end, you just kind of got on with it, got stuck in, and just ground it out to the end. I could tell that was difficult. You could see how hard you were trying, and it was real tough. So what happens after the sled pull? What's station 4?
Burpees.
Burpees. Now, how did you find them?
I like burpees.
So how far did you have to do? Do you remember?
50.
20
Oh,
meters. 20 meters, yeah. So the burpees was a 20 meter out and back, wasn't it, Isabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a 10 meter out and a 10 meter back. How did you find the burpees?
I like burpees.
Yeah, Daddy hates burpees. Daddy makes no secret that he hates burpees. And so, yeah, you did the burpees. I think you were holding your own in the burpees. I think as everyone was roughly the same speed in that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you kind of come out the burpees, everything's cool. We're about halfway through the race now.
And I sprinted round.
So it's now into a what?
Run.
A run. So there's another run lap. This is the second run lap, about 280 meters, just out the out, in the in. Running straight into station number 5, which is the
Row.
row. Yes. How many meters did you have to do on the row?
300.
300. How did you find the row?
It was hard. I don't like the row.
It was. I think once you got settled, you could see a few of the other girls were struggling with the row as well.
Yeah.
Again, if it's something that you've not done a huge amount of beforehand, it can be a little bit difficult. And being quite strong at that exercise is, that's the thing that makes you more efficient, as well as your posture and pose and how you do it. Again, all those things come with practice, and you'll get better at those things in time. But you cracked on, you got through that, and then into exercise station 6.
The farmer's carry.
Farmer's carry. Do you remember how far that was?
No.
50.
50. I thought you meant 5.
I can't do 50. I haven't got 50 fingers. So 50 meters of the farmer's carry. And was it 6 kilos a kettlebell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So they pick up a little kettlebell, which is really cute, isn't it? The little ones, and then it's what did you have to do with those?
Just go round and then back.
It's kind of like running with them, isn't it? For as long as you can. It can be difficult. I can't run with my kettlebells in a HYROX, and Isabelle ran at least the first half before it started to weigh you down a little bit, didn't it? Yeah. Out of station number 6 into station number 7, which is the
lunges.
Lunges. So these are body weight lunges at this age. So it's simply knee to ground. I think this was 20 meters. Was this 20 meters?
No, it was only one length.
It was only one length, wasn't it?
And they sprinted back.
And then you sprinted back. So yeah, you kind of got on with that one. That one was quite smooth through that exercise station, wasn't it? There was no drama there. And then what happens after station number 7?
Run.
Yeah. So obviously Isabelle's strengths come in the runs. Obviously we've built a channel about Isabelle's running, so her running proficiency is quite high. So the time she lost in the station, she made up in the runs, which is her strengths. And then off the back of the 3rd run, you came into station number
8.
8, yes. Which is the
ball squats.
Ball squats. So the grown-up version of the event, it's you squat in to throw a ball to a target. at this age, they don't have them throw the ball. They do in the later age groups, but at this age, they just have them squat with the ball. And there was everyone was kind of doing it slightly differently, weren't they? And the movement standards at this age are not robustly enforced. It's all about support and encouragement, and that means that the girls just kind of did it their own way. So how many of these were there?
50.
50. And how did you feel about these?
I like ball squats.
You like ball squats? Yeah?
I went through them quite quickly.
Yeah. It's very much a case of just smashing these ones out, especially when the finish line starts. You can literally see it right next to you, couldn't you?
I want to go to the start.
But that was literally the very last bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you did your last. There was a lovely lady that was marshalling the wall balls, wasn't there?
And just clicking.
And clicking, and she was just. You can see in the video the support that she's giving you, and that's lovely. That's one of the great things about Youngstars is that the marshals and referees are fantastic. So yeah, she clicked you up to 50, and you run off and through the finishing star. What happens on the other side of that star? What was happening
You
there?
get some fruit, you get a drink, and then you leave.
Yeah, so there's some like refreshments. What do they give you?
They give you a badge.
A patch.
Oh, it's a patch.
It's a patch,
not a
yeah,
badge.
Velcro patch. All HYROX events, they give out Velcro patches so people can put them on their backpacks. And what did you say to me afterwards? First one, baby!
I need a bag.
What? I need a backpack now. Did you?
Yeah, I said I need a backpack.
To stick the patch on, because you've got nothing to stick the patch on, which is really cool. So that was her race. I picked her up afterwards, and do you remember how fast you did it? It was 13:40 something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in this first event, the timing and the positioning, we take them with a pinch of salt. With Isabelle being at the very bottom of her age group, it's hard to compete against girls that are up to potentially 3 years older across the board. But for the most part, you I forget how many girls competed at your age group. It was loads, wasn't it?
Like 200
200 something. I think you were in the 20s. So
I was 27th overall.
27. So I've never got as high as what you've got. When I do the grown-up one, you know, I'm like hundreds back, because there's thousands of very talented athletes turn up at these things. So it's important to not compare yourself like for like against people, but understand that you are with some of the fittest people in the country, in the world. You know, the people that do HYROX are incredibly fit, and the kids that are doing HYROX Youngstars are most of the time kids of those fit people. So they are fit themselves. And as you will be, and I suspect as you get older, certainly next year, you will be able to tackle the stations that bothered you this time with a ferocity that will be hard to beat. So what did you find the easiest exercise at the HYROX Youngstars?
I found the easiest the wall balls.
The wall balls. And it's safe to say that you enjoy the running side of it, don't you?
Yeah, on the running I got 6th overall.
6th out of the hundreds of kids. Yeah, your running definitely showed that you've got that your running heritage is there, your running experience is there. So which one did you dislike the most?
The push and the pull.
The push and the pull. Yeah, these can be quite tough sometimes. When I've been to HYROXes before now, sometimes the sleds feel terrible. And at that point, you've got no choice but to just get on with it. As hard as it is, sometimes you just have to get on with it. So yes, Isabelle is looking forward to having another go at this, whether it be in a year's time or at a future HYROX event like HYROX London Excel, where it'd be easy to have a HYROX Youngstars sort of inserted into their main lineup. There's lots of other events that are starting to pop up, like the Deadly Dozen Youth. I think we're starting to see DECA is also sort of getting switched on to the fact that kids want to take part in hybrid fitness pursuits and sports and competitions. So we would love to see more of that out, available for everybody. So this was something of a special video to show that while Isabelle is fantastic at running, her running and her fitness enables extra pursuits like hybrid fitness. It's a wonderful sort of tangent, a little spur off her main running pursuits, where she can test her running fitness in a slightly different format. And it gives us something else to train for in the future, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this little bit of gym space here at home, and we hope to sort of make it a thing that we come in here and train together when we're getting ready for competitions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fantastic day for me. This will go down in my memory as one of my best HYROX days out. I've done 21 HYROXes, and having my firstborn join me at an event is without a doubt one of my best ever memories. So when you think all I did is go and do a HYROX, I'm thinking, man, that was the best day ever. It was really cool for me because, you know, I like doing this stuff, and I like that you like doing this stuff now, which is really cool.
And soon we might get Charlie into it.
Yeah, well, Charlie's a force of nature all by himself. So yeah, you have to watch this space for old Charlie getting involved. Right, I think we've come to the end of our video. But before we sign off, I think we need to say a big thank you to all of the Youngstars, marshals and referees, everyone in the warm-up area, the start line, and all around the stations and finish area. It was fantastic. I don't think there was a foot put wrong. I want to say hi to Jill. Was it Jill?
Jill, yeah.
Jill on the sled push or pull. Yeah, we want to say hi to Jill. And the lady at the wall balls at the end. I think she definitely deserves a little shout out and a thank you. Yeah. We also want to say a little thank you to all of the people that stopped and said hello to Isabelle. All of the kids and parents that came up and said hello. The Purple Army from Marsh Fitness, want to say hello to you guys, as well as, you know, all of the kids that came and had pictures and just said we follow your stuff and your channel. The content we make is obviously for you guys to come and watch. So we always appreciate it when people take a moment, take the time to come and say hello and nice things to us when we're at events. So it's worth saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do we say to them, people?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right. Let's sign off. What do you say to your people at the end of your videos?
Thank you for watching Isabelle Sparkle, and always remember to like and subscribe. And always remember to sparkle no matter how fast you go. Bye. Peace out.
Peace out.